Hey everyone, Steven here with Team Euphoric, and today I'm going to be taking Michael through a strengthening exercise for the gluteus medius muscle, and more specifically, we are going to be targeting the deep fibers of the middle portion of the gluteus medius muscle. For this exercise, the setup position, we're going to be in his side lying position, so Michael's on his side, and he's going to take his bottom arm and he can use it to rest his head. So he's nice and comfortable. Next, we want to go ahead and set up the lower extremity. Michael's going to take his bottom leg, he's going to flex the hip and knee, and he's going to grab a hold of the knee or a tibia with his arm. And the reason we're doing that is to maintain the retroversion of the pelvis. Next, we're going to set up the spine. Michael's going to maintain a nice flat lumbar spine, flat thoracic spine. He's going to keep his chin tucked in. With the crown of his head, he's pushing away from his body, and with his eyes, he's looking down between his thighs to put the dura mater under tension. Next, we're going to set up the working leg. For the working leg, because we're targeting the middle fibers, we want to flex the hip to 45 degrees. And because we are focusing on the gluteus medius muscle, we want to maintain some slight flexion of the knee to release some tension on the tensor fasciae lati muscle and get maximum recruitment of the gluteus medius muscle. Because we're targeting the deep fibers, he's going to keep the ankle nice and relaxed. And in terms of the actual execution of the exercise, Michael's going to go into abduction of the femur by driving his heel up toward the sky as high as he can without losing the vertical pelvis. That's very important. You don't want to go so high that you rotate your pelvis backward or forward. So only go as high as you can without losing that vertical pelvis. And at the femur, you want to make sure that you are not going into medial or lateral rotation. You want to maintain a neutral femur and go into pure abduction. But that's the strengthening exercise. And in terms of the sets and repetitions, you want to build up to 3 sets of 50 repetitions, and that's 5-0, not 1-5. If you don't want to count to 50, you can take a stopwatch, time it for 1 minute. If you're doing 1 repetition per second, that'll take you to that 50 to 60 repetition rep range. But that is the actual exercise, and that was the strengthening exercise for the gluteus medius muscle, and more specifically, the deep fibers and the middle portion of the gluteus medius muscle.